Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you guys how to make the most delicious beef curry. To get started, here are the ingredients I will be using. Here I have my beef already well seasoned, and I will be using some potatoes. I also have some onions, garlic, habanero peppers. I have thyme, green onions, parsley. I'll be using some geera, better known as cumin, some masala, better known as coriander. I have curry here. I'll be using some complete seasoning, all-purpose seasoning, sazon seasoning, and black pepper. So I always get a lot of questions about what kind of curry powder I use. And these two are my favorites, Chief's curry powder and Indie Special Madras curry powder. One is made in Trinidad, the other is made in Guyana. They're my favorites, so I like to mix the two when I'm cooking curry. So let's take a quick look at how I seasoned my beef. First, I washed really well. Of course, I wash everything when I'm cooking. And here I have some complete seasoning, chicken bouillon, meat seasoning, all-purpose seasoning. I have green seasoning, and I did use some turmeric. I added all of the seasonings to my beef and I mixed until it was well combined. I then let it marinate for about 2 hours, but if you want to cook this right away, you sure can. It is well seasoned, so it can be cooked right away, but letting it sit will be best. Next, we'll combine our curry powder, jeera, masala, and a little green seasoning. We will then add some water and we will mix until it forms a curry paste. This is how I cook my curry. Well, most Guyanese do. We cook our curry like this because we want to cook the rawness out of the curry before we start adding the rest of the ingredients. So we burn or fry our curry first before adding anything else in, because as you know, if curry isn't cooked properly, it can mess with your stomach and you don't want that. Here in a preheated pot, I did add about 1/4 cup of oil, and now I will add my curry paste. This may seem like a lot of oil, but wait and see. The curry will soak up all that oil and everything will be perfect. So we'll cook this for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then I'll show you guys the next step. After about 3 minutes, we will now add half of our garlic, onion, green onions, and parsley. We will let them go for about 2 minutes. Next, we'll add a little water and we'll let this go for about a minute or so. So at this point, we'll now introduce our beef to the pot and we'll mix until the beef is well coated with that curry mixture. We will let it all go for about 10 minutes. So the beef has been cooking for about 10 minutes, and what we'll do next is sit our lid on here and allow the beef to release its moisture. So now that the beef has released most of its moisture, what we'll do next is let this cook uncovered so that some of that liquid can evaporate before we move on to the next step. Next, we'll go ahead and add some hot water here. And we will let this cook for about 2 to 2.5 hours, guys. Because I'm not using my Instant Pot or a pressure cooker, this will need to cook, for a longer amount of time so that the beef can become very tender. I'm doing this technique because, not everyone has a pressure cooker. And this recipe, anyone can do it, whether you have a pressure cooker or not. At this point, if you want, you can transfer it to your pressure cooker and allow it to pressure, or you can let it cook for 2.5 hours. So after about 2 hours and 15 minutes, I think the beef is now tender. If you look closely, you can see that it is soft when I press it against the pot there. And what we'll do next is start adding the rest of our ingredients. We will add our garlic, onions, we will add green onions, we'll add thyme, peppers, we'll add our potatoes here. We'll mix really well, and then we'll add a little bit of water because we need a little more liquid to cook our potatoes. Then we'll add our seasonings to flavor this back up. Be sure to add seasoning to your own liking, This was very well seasoned, so it really doesn't need a lot of seasonings. So, just go lightly with the seasoning. And what we'll do is cover this and allow our potatoes to become very tender. So we've finally come to the end of our beef curry, guys. Our potatoes are now tender, and it's very, very simple to do, but the only thing is waiting for the beef to cook. If you use your pressure cooker, it can be done faster, but this method, I feel like the flavors are more infused in the beef because it's cooking slow and longer, and it's just better tasting in general. So what we'll do here is add some fresh parsley, and that's it. That's how simple it is to make this beef curry, guys, and it's absolutely delicious. Now I'll plate everything up and I'll be back with the finished product. And this is how I make a super delicious beef curry. It is full of flavors, the beef is melting in your mouth, and the potatoes are perfectly cooked. Today, I will be enjoying my beef curry with a simple garden salad and some white rice. Very simple, but you could also have this with roti, dumplings, rice and peas, whatever you like, guys. I do hope you guys enjoy my video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it, leave a comment down below. Let me know how you guys cook your beef curry. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button for me. I will be leaving all my ingredients and measurements down in the description box. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Enjoy!